Hello, it is time to learn long ago if you've selected this to master as one of your solo exploration pieces. So we are going to talk about three things today in three separate videos. This first video, as you can see in the title, we are going to be dealing with note names and rhythm, okay? We're going to just be learning the notes for the orange section, which is the bulk of the song. If you can see the pattern in the picture above, it's two orange sections, then a yellow, and then a final orange section, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is our note names and rhythms, clapping and singing. And then the second thing we're going to talk about in the next video is going to be this whole bow versus lower half or upper half of your bow pattern, okay? And then the third thing we're going to talk about is a bow lift, which pretty easy peasy. All right, so here's the first thing we're going to be doing is your note names and your rhythm. Our note name or our rhythm is pretty straightforward. It's just quarters and eighths, and you're alternating from having quarter eighth notes to quarter eighth half. So I'm going to go ahead and sing it using quarters, eighths, halves, and then I'm going to sing them again counting 1 and 2 and 3, and we'll do it both ways. Okay, so put your instrument down. Arms up, ready to clap with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter, eighth, eighth. Quarter, eighth, eighth. Quarter, eighth, eighth, half. Note. Quarter, eighth, eighth, half. Note. Quarter, eighth, eighth, half. Note. Quarter, eighth, eighth. Quarter, eighth, eighth. Quarter, eighth, eighth, half. Note. Quarter, eighth, eighth. Quarter, eighth, eighth. Dotted half. Ha! We learned about dotted halves last week in the dotted half section. So there it is right there in the music. Now you can see measures 7 and 8 is slightly different than measures 3 and 4, and that's okay. It just ends slightly differently. So let's go ahead and now we're going to sing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for your rhythm. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 And 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Dotted half is held for how many beats? 3 beats, right? Okay, very cool. So that's how you're gonna rewind this video. Do that as many more times as you need to, okay? Feeling quarter, eighth, and then singing 1, 2, and 3, singing your beats out loud, okay? Now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to sing our note names out loud. I'm just going to do from measure 1 through measure 8. I'm not going to pause at measure 5 because it is so repetitive. So once we pass measure 5, it'll basically be a repeat, but it'll be good sort of just repetition for us, okay? So here we go, singing our note names and clapping. Do this with me, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, D, E, F, F, G, A, B, A, F, A, G, F, E, G, F, E, D, 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 E, F, F, G, A, B, A, F, A, G, F, E, F, E, D. Now if you see how I'm clapping across the screen, and then at the beginning of every measure, I'm resetting, okay? So you can hopefully use that as a visual because I'm not able to shout out note names, right? Measure numbers. Okay, let's do it one more time, nice and slow. Clapping with me again. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, D, E, F, F, G, A, B, A, F, A, G, F, E, G, F, E, D, 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 E, F, F, G, A, B, A, C, F, A, G, F, E, F, E, D. Okay, so I'm trying to look back and forth. I almost made a mistake. But you got it perfect, I'm sure. So you are doing this instead of writing in note names. You are not writing in note names. Your music should look perfect. No note names. You don't need it. Don't do it. Okay? Okay. So, there's your note names, and then you're going to try it very slowly with pizzicato because I want you singing those note names out loud again. This is a really important skill I'm going to keep on pushing every single week because you need to be able to play your notes and sing out loud so you can check at home if you're getting something wrong. This is a way for you to self-correct and have really efficient practice so you're not learning mistakes. Okay, here we go. Really slow, singing note names out loud from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, D, E, F, F, G, A, B, A, F, A, G, F, E, G, F, E, D, 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 E, F, F, G, A, B, A, F, A, G, F, E, F, E, D. Okay, so this is going to be really important that you keep trying to sing out loud in pits, even if you've played this song when you first got the packet and you were running through it and giving it a try, even last week as you were trying and you could feel like you can play through it just fine. Please pits and sing note names to double check and do it as slowly as we just did, because if you can do it slow and controlled, then you know when you pick up the tempo that you're going to be able to do it correctly. Okay, so slow and controlled is the key. Does that make sense? I hope so. If it doesn't, put your question in the comment section below. All right, that's pretty much it. If you're going to try it with your bow, just take your time, nice and slow. I'll go ahead and play it. Okay, so there's your notes and your rhythm. Please double check everything because you are doing this on your own and we're not having that in-person instruction. This really slow, careful work will make sure you're not learning mistakes and help you feel much better about what you're playing and feeling successful. Okay, thanks. Questions and comments below.